Alright boys, so in this one we're going to talk about why I chose to get the Zx6R over the Zx4Rr, and some pros and cons about this bike, and maybe some pros and cons about that bike. Let me start off by just saying, bro, this bike has been nothing but fabulous to me. That sounded kind of gay, but it has, bro. It's been nothing but good to me, other than what happened with the gas situation. I don't know if you guys seen that video, but I ended up going to a gas station and putting some gas in it, and then got like a block down the road and it died. Took it to the dealership and it fouled like all 4 injectors, fouled all 4 spark plugs. Was not good. That sucked, but that's been only the real issue I've had with this bike. And I'm at like 6,000 miles. Did the second recall. Everything was good. So yeah, some of the pros I would say about this bike from the get-go is that the quick shifter. I was gonna enjoy it as much as I do, but I really do. I really enjoy that quick shifter. I would say one of the cons though about it is it's you know, it's not an auto blip. You can't go down, so that sucks. Other than that, I would say, I don't know, this bike has so much potential, but it's really not meant for the street, you know what I mean? Like, this is a track driven bike, and honestly sometimes I feel like I just don't get all of it all the time, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it's a great bike all around, but like I said, you can't use all this bike responsibly, legally, all the above. It's pretty crazy. I mean, 105 in like 3rd gear. But yeah, I would say the #1 pro for me about this bike has to be the sound of it. Anyway, forget the pros and cons. Let's get back to Zx6R or 4Rr. Why I chose the Zx6R and not the 4Rr. I would say my #1 is just because I've always wanted a Zx6R, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the sport bike of the sport bikes, like, in my opinion. And you know, honestly, with the Zx4Rr, I was worried it was gonna be like my 500 and I was gonna get bored of it or just outgrow it. It has that inline 4-cylinder. It has that inline 4-cylinder Screamer engine, and it goes like 17,000 RPM, I think. But yeah, man, I was gonna go with the Zx4Rr, but honestly though, like, in my location where I'm from, I would say the Zx4Rr would have been a better option, because that thing revs to the moon and you can actually use all the gears kinda legally. I don't know, I was just worried that I was gonna get bored of it. I never got bored of my 500, man. I was just ready for that inline 4, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I would say I was afraid of getting bored of it, #1, and like, I don't know though, man, because I'm kind of wishing I would have got the Zx4Rr, but just because the fact that I could use it all the time, probably. It's just with this, man, I can't do anything in my small town. Like, I just can't. Like, this bike lives in the high RPMs, and it just wants to be wrung out. Like, it just wants to be.
What?
yeah, I would say if you're debating on Zx6R or 4RR, man, if I were you, I would take a serious look at where you live, what your commute is like where you like to ride, where you go, what you do, who you ride with, whatever, you know what I mean? Because this bike, man, you cannot use it, like at least where I'm from, there are cops everywhere. Well, on the highway, state troopers a lot of the time. And you just can't you just really can't use all this bike's potential, man. You really can't. And with the 4RR, man, you know, you're not going triple digit speed in third gear, bro. You know, like, don't get me wrong though, bro. I'm not downplaying this bike at all. It is fucking fun. And if you want this bike, go and get this bike. But in my opinion, just do your research, you know, where you live at, because you might not be able to use all this bike all the time. You know? And if you're from the city, then you most likely will be able to. But just around here, I mean, I can get on it anytime I want, but like, I have to be on the highway. See, speaking of the state trooper. But yeah, you gotta be on the highway, man. Back to what I was saying with some of the pros and cons. I think one of the cons about this bike also, and people might hate me for this, but the TFT display, man, I do not like it. I wish I had a tachometer, like a needle, you know, like on the Honda CBR 600RR. I like the old retro needle, you know, tachometer. I think that looks badass. I think it's cool. I'd much rather have that personally. Other than that, man, I can't really think of too many other cons about the Zx6RR. It handles phenomenally. The power is exponentially great. It fucking is here, there, and fucking gone. I mean, 150 miles an hour unflashed, untuned is fucking ridiculous. It's just fucking ridiculous. Other than that, man, I love the quick shifter. You know, I really wish Kawasaki, and I don't know why the fuck they didn't, but I don't know why they didn't put an auto blip down. It makes no sense to me. They put one on the Zx10R, they put one on the 4RR. Like, why can't we get one? That fucking power band, bro, Jesus, once it gets to like 10,000 RPM, bro, you better hold the fuck on, dude, because this bike is going. But yeah, man, I think the 4RR is a dope ass bike. I was looking at them before I chose the 6RR, but you know, I just had to have the 600, you know what I mean? I had to have the 600 in my 600, bro, 636. I had to have it. But, you know, that's just me, you know? But ever since I was a kid, man, I've always wanted one of these. And I finally got it, man, and no fucking regrets. No regrets whatsoever. This bike is amazing. If you guys go out and get yourself one, you will have no regrets, I promise. This bike is fucking insane. The power on it is so linear. It's so, I don't know. It's a really great bike, I think, personally. The handling is phenomenal. I mean, you got You got like 3 or 4 rider modes on this bitch. You got full traction control. You got a quick shifter up. I'm Team Zx6R all the way, but like I said, people have different needs, not everybody's gonna want a 150 mile per hour, you know, sport bike, and that's fine. But I personally think if you live in a small town or something, man, I would go with the 4RR. Just because it's like, bro, I'm one of the type of riders that likes to ring the fuck out of it, you know what I mean? Like, I like to go up and down through the gears and feel the machine roar. And with this thing, man, you can do that, but not so much legally. Like you just saw, 4th gear, bro, that shit would go to 120 miles an hour. Ridiculous. But yeah, man, I would say that's the reason I bought the Zx6RR over the Zx4Rr. Bigger bike, more power. You know, they both have the inline 4, but you don't have the extra, you know, horsepowers or whatever. But this bike has been great to me, bro. No regrets. Maintenance hasn't been too bad so far. I've went through like 1 tire already. We're in the middle of the summer. It's like 112 out today. But yeah, been through like 1 tire on it. It's been a great bike, haven't dropped it. It's been a phenomenal bike. No complaints on my behalf. I love this thing so much, and if you guys are out there thinking about getting one, I say go for it, bro. Fuck the 4RR, bro. You want this 6 iron. I promise you. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I started riding on dirt bikes and I 100% could have started on this thing, but I'm so glad I didn't though, because I'm not gonna lie, bro, this thing, getting the 500 at first and riding that for a year probably saved my fucking ass. I don't know, I've only had like a couple close calls. I say only. I've had a couple close calls on this thing, but they were mainly my own fault of just not paying attention and shit. No, not speeding or anything, just not paying attention. But I'm glad I got those fundamental lessons though of a street bike on my 500, because I guarantee you if I would have got on this thing and tried to act like Valentino Rossi and fucking cut up corners and shit, I probably would have low-sided it and wrecked it and been all fucking butthurt because I wrecked it, and it would have been my own fault. So yeah, I'm super glad I started on the 500. I feel like I can actually control this machine and put it where I want and do what I want with it, and in a safe way too. Like, I'm super glad I started on the 500 because I have so much more respect for this thing, and it is so fast. It is a machine, bro. You have to respect this thing. But enough rambling, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna go back home. I had to get on here and make a quick video for you guys. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Hopefully it caught your interest. But other than that, stay tuned for more. Ride safe, stay safe, and peace out, yo.